and Dripped Out Villager 2.0. We also got more milk.
Hello guys and welcome back to
Now for this next set, it's getting kinda chilly, because this castle is straight out of an ice biome. It even has this Yeti looking skin, and if the sight of him didn't put you to sleep, LEGO also included some insane defensive tactics. We got dispensers firing arrows a couple millimeters forward. We got Yeti Man brewing up some apple juice, and we got an open backside to let all of the mobs in. What more would you want?
What are the odds?
Okay, this next set took us to the Nether. This is LEGO's very first time making a Nether Bastion. It features a bunch of angry homicide machines ready to take on LEGO Steve, as well as an exploding TNT play feature. Very playful indeed.
I got ships.
Alright, the final set. As a LEGO collector, I'm really smart with my money. So I bought this massive llama with villagers living in it.
Nah, no, thank you for all of your support.
Yeah, this beast did take 4 hours to bring to life, but half of the time was just me deciding on a name for it, and I went with Dave. And I also decided that Dave is going to be the official capital of our Minecraft civilization. And as for the king, we got Bob rolling in, because he was the only one who survived the spit test. Because yeah, LEGO actually included a feature where the llama can spit, and Bob is just built different. Okay, now that all the LEGO sets are done, we're going to design some of our own custom models that'll hopefully be 10 times cooler than all of the LEGO sets. Except Dave, of course. Now the only issue is I don't have enough parts to build a bunch of custom sets, but what I do have is 2 already finished Minecraft builds that I designed previously, collecting dust on a table and look like they want to donate their life to a good cause. So I grabbed the 2 of them, the lush cave and the Minecraft house, went up the stairs, and airdropped them one by one to the ground floor.
Goodbye. It's completely toast now. Okay, round 2. Goodbye.
The aftermath might have taken me 4 hours to clean up and fully part out, but we have our reinforcements now and a big loss of time. Okay, now the first thing I want to build is an extension to the village in the llama set. You see, Dave has a nice looking village inside of him, but it's not nearly cool enough to honor such an immaculate beast. So we're gonna build an extension to the village to make it the proper size and level of awesomeness. First, I decided to build a villager hut because there's a lot of villagers in this set and they need their privacy. I found the exact hut in the game that I wanted to build, as well as some reference images to base it off of, and then got building. First, I laid out the dimensions of the hut, translated into LEGO form, and after that I started designing the logwood pillars that are used in the corner of the house. Now here comes genius strategy number 1. Instead of stacking plain brown bricks like a loser, it's a joke LEGO, I stacked up these striped brown bricks to form the logs. Now these log pillars are a much better design because they have the vertical line texture that the logs have in the game. So I built 4 of the pillars and added them to the corners of the build. Then came genius strategy number 2, where I'm going to make a more accurate design of a cobblestone block compared to what LEGO uses in their sets, which is just a plain boring gray brick. It uses a round piece on top to add more texture without making the whole block use too many small pieces, and I stacked a few of them up to represent the cobblestone in the front. Also, genius tactic number 3. LEGO uses this as their Minecraft oak door, and this is what I've used in the past thinking I'm better than them. But the truth is, both of them are wrong because the Minecraft door is actually 1 block wide instead of 2. We both took the L. So the only appropriate thing to do is design a completely new one 1 block wide. Okay, but before we continue with this, we need to design the interior. The village hut doesn't actually have much in the game, and I directly translated that into LEGO. In Dave's village, everyone is legally forced to only have red beds or they're shipped off to the pillagers. And after finishing the interior, I started building the 3 other walls, which all have the same design with those annoying cobblestone things, glass pane in the middle, and logs placed sideways. And yeah, after painfully building all of those cobblestone blocks, we can finally add the house's hat, so that the villagers we throw in can't escape. The roof in the game is this pyramid staircase style roof, and building it should hopefully go smoothly. For the color, I went with nougat and started laying out the foundation. When I first laid out the plates, they had the structural integrity of my spine, so I quickly built it up to form the skeleton of the pyramid. Now the shape is all set up, meaning it's time for the most satisfying bit, tiling it off time.
15 centuries later.
Okay, now the roof is done and we can attach it to the rest of the hut. It looks good. Okay, next, I want to extend this village even more, so I decided to build the cobblestone castle. You know what I'm talking about, that one all cobblestone thing you see in the villages. Now to build this, I did some terraforming to the land, and then decided to build the castle in gray, because I barely have any light gray left after those dumb cobblestone things. The castle was much more simple than the hut, because I just have to directly translate how it looks in the game into LEGO by building the accurate shapes of the walls with some glass panes sprinkled in, including cobblestone stairs in certain places. For the interior of the castle, it's super basic in the game with just a brewing stand on the first floor floor, so I designed a custom brewing stand that's more accurate than Lego's official one. And as for the second floor, it's literally empty in the game, but I couldn't put up with that, so I threw in a red bed because in the town of Dave, you always get a place to sleep, and it's always red. And after I finished up the castle build, it honestly looked really good, but now let's add some more staples of a village. First, I designed one of those tall lamppost structures with a torch on top until I moved it away seconds later to make space for our next addition, the water fountain. I laid out the basic shape and then used the same cobblestone design from my village hut to build up the fountain, and then flooded it with the water represented by trans blue bricks. I'm actually really happy with how this looks. But if you think the village is cool now, welcome to my 4-step plan to make it even cooler. Step 1, add shovel dirt pathway. Step 2, drench the terrain in a bunch of plants and flowers. And the final step, oh wait, that was just 3 steps. But the third step, add in a tree. Now no offense to Lego, but I'm not gonna use this as my oak tree. Instead, a much more detailed and accurate version that was painfully built.
If I can. So if I can't, I won't be live streaming. If I can, I will be live streaming. So yeah. I actually live streamed like a couple months ago, I think. No, I didn't. And actually my latest video was legitimately stop motion Lego for the desk part 1. And there's Dave, whatever his name is. I'm actually gonna be, I think, putting this bowl on my legit so yeah guys, please like and subscribe if you made it to this long. Congrats, you are a legend. So yeah, I'm just putting some things down. Give me like 2 minutes and you can count. I don't care, but you can count, you can do whatever. But I have actually not posted on this YouTube, my like gaming channel since a month ago. That's actually pretty ouch. That is an ouch. Okay. Almost done. I farted. Did you hear that, people? I lost another sub. People subscribe already, man. Don't be those stinking poo-poo people that are stinky and you haven't subscribed already. So subscribe. And I've only had one video of like gaming. Actually, the last time I posted I started this YouTube channel like 4 days ago. So yeah, just give me 1 more second, guys, and I'll get to your needs. Okay, let's buy a wizard tower. I'm not that stupid. Guys, if you haven't watched any other YouTube channel, just saying, like Mr.Beast or anything like that, subscribe. It's really cool. And thank you. Maybe I'll fart too. Show my I can't talk today. Appreciation today. So, I keep on farting today. Okay, everybody, I have finally did this. Dude, that's really stinky. Okay, so 13 days ago, Jackson actually posted the video. Okay, thank you for being patient, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. First off, guys, I probably needed to go to the restroom, but I can hold that until I'm done with this video. Double the chip. Guys, you farted! Disgusting. I remember in some of the YouTube videos that they had, people are not afraid to fart in front of like thousands, and I'm not afraid to fart in front of